Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A solo traveler has candidly revealed her scariest experiences as she detailed her top tips for women exploring alone. Sierra Bell, from North Carolina, has journeyed all over the globe to destinations from Croatia to the Dominican Republic. And the 26-year-old has built up a loyal fanbase on Instagram where she boasts more than 22,300 followers due to her regular travel insights. Sierra, who works as a creative account director, recently dished, "I believe that one of the best times to consider traveling alone is when you're in the midst of some of those intimidating or destabilizing turning points in life. I honestly had never even thought about solo travel as a concept, let alone as a possibility for me. Many travelers that you see online seem like fearless adventurers. Before I started, I was looking for sources that resonated with me so that I felt confident enough to try it. It's hard to explain how life-changing solo travel can be, but there is truly nothing else like it." She has also dished on the 4 things that female travelers should do in order to ensure their safety and privacy. Sierra's first tip is knowing that it is okay to be rude, explaining, "The more confident you appear when exploring a new place, the less of a target you'll be. Before you can gauge someone's intentions, it's important to avoid revealing any information that could make you more vulnerable. How much you share about yourself depends entirely on how comfortable you are in the situation, and your gut feeling will be a huge help here. Especially as a woman, it's so easy to feel the pressure to be polite and give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes you can feel like you're caught in the stance of don't be rude, but don't give people, especially men, the wrong idea." The keen traveler continued, "You don't owe anyone anything, and you can't afford to ignore your boundaries for the sake of being pleasant. If you let that feeling of obligation take over your actual instincts, you can end up in sticky situations. You'll have to get used to feeling confident, completely ignoring or shutting down people that make you uncomfortable." Her next tip for staying safe is something people don't factor in when booking accommodation. Sierra insists that you should never book a room on the first floor or where your door is directly on the street. She said, "I learned this lesson the hard way in Mexico when I booked a cute Airbnb with a frosted glass door that opened up to a relatively quiet street. An hour after I arrived, I was unpacking when a man stopped at my door and repeatedly tried to force the door open in broad daylight. It was especially terrifying because, although the door had iron bars, I could literally see his silhouette through the frosted glass door the entire time. 2 days later, a man was aggressively harassing me on the street during the day. He attempted to follow me, and was taking photos/videos of me from a distance." She continued, "Both of these experiences made me realize that I never want to stay directly on the street again. These are 2 of the scariest experiences I've had solo traveling, and it was just bad luck that they happened back to back. If you ever feel uncomfortable, remember that you can always find a new place to stay. It may feel like an overreaction in the moment, but I've done this twice, and have no regrets." Next up, Sierra said that you should not be afraid to ask for help. Solo traveling comes with an incredible amount of independence. "It's an amazing feeling that cultivates so much confidence," she shared. "I've avoided asking for help at times either because it somehow feels embarrassing or because I was hesitant to trust strangers. You just realistically can't figure out everything by yourself, though. This was a big moment where I learned that I can't figure everything out on my own and that I don't always need to." Last but not least, Sierra explained how she often gets comments from others about how her travel rules are excessive, but she refuses to cater to other people's opinions. She said, "Most of the reaction online has been very validating but slightly frustrating at the same time. Overall, I feel very supported in the community I've created online. The fact that so many women relate is a frustrating and sad reminder that we have to go